So hello and welcome to today's practice. And as we get started, we're going to start lying on our back. Let me just make a note of that person that's just joined. Juliet. Hello, Juliet. So we're going to start lying on our back today. And ideally, we would like something at the back of our shoulder blades. So perfect is, of course, a yoga block, but not everybody has access to that. It might be a book. Alternatively, you might have a cushion or a pillow that you can kind of squidge up. And we want to put it just back of our shoulder blades. So what we're after basically is an open heart. Another option is to roll up your yoga mat, make a fat little sausage, and take that to the back of the heart space. So see what you've got. And it really doesn't matter if creating, but it's good if you can. The blades just above and the arms out wide. So we have a shape. We're going to begin with a breath called climbing breath. So we breathe into the center of our heart. We pause, then we breathe in some more on top. And then we exhale out all the breath, all the breath. And this is a great breath to improve your lung capacity and anyone with COPD or asthma. Breathe into the center of the heart, breathe in some more, and do that 3 more times, 3 more rounds. And just check in with how the mind is right now, how the body is. So we're all at different parts of the world. Many of us are in Europe. There are some of us I know in New York. So we might have different weather outside. But there is a quote from Albert Camus. In the midst of winter, I found there was within myself an invincible summer. So if you're cold, like we are in England right now, just visualize that light in your heart, that sun that's always there, even though we don't always access it. Feel that we're accessing it. So breathing in, breathe in some more. Take a full, long breath out. So in yoga philosophy, there's always a light at our heart, whether we see it or not. Just as some days the sun is covered by the clouds, sometimes we can feel we're not this light that we are. So just take one more deep breath, let that light radiate into the center of the heart as you breathe there. And then soften and release. And then whatever it is you have beneath your shoulder blades, just remove it to the side right now. See if it feels like you've just got a little bit more space in the upper chest. And then let's just bring our knees up towards our chest and gently rock from side to side. So trusting the light in our heart is there today as we take 2 or 3 breaths, rocking side to side, easing out the lower back. And now take your hands to the back of the knees. We're going to roll up and down a couple of times here, just easing out any knobbly bits on the spine. And then next time we're up, keep the hands below the knees and lift that heart up towards the sky. Take a huge breath there. Maybe we release the hands too. And feel that wide open heart space now as you lift the chest towards the sky. Deep breath. And let's cross the shins as we come onto all fours. So in Ayurvedic medicine, the sister science to yoga, our heart is expressed through our hands. So let's take a moment now to give our hands a bit of attention. Spread them wide. And we're just going to flip the right hand 180 degrees towards the right knee. And as you breathe in, press into the hand, drop the tummy, lift the heart. As you exhale, round. A little bit of cat and cow. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale to round. One more time. And we round. And now take the left hand underneath your face. As you breathe in, sweep the right arm up to the sky and just circle out that right wrist. And as you exhale, take the right hand just behind the left wrist and then breathe in as you lift it up and open again. Exhale, wrists behind wrists, just easing into our shoulders. And again, we sweep the arm to the sky. This time, we're going to bring the arm all the way underneath and take our right ear to the ground. Tent your left fingertips and just press onto the right shoulder head. So breathe still into the center of the heart. And this is enough for some of us. Some of us might challenge ourselves by taking the left leg back. Some of us might lift the left leg up. Pull the tummy in wherever you are and breathe into the whole body. So we're compressing the tissues of the shoulders. We'll get fresh blood when we come out here. So very gently, let's take that left knee down. If it was up, come all the way back onto all fours. Take a moment to land, spread the fingers. Now let's turn the left hand 180 degrees. Breathing in, we draw up the tummy, we lift the heart. Breathing out, we round into the upper back. 2 more of those. And now let's take the right hand slightly more to the center underneath our face. And as we inhale, we lift the left arm up. We're circling out the left wrist. Exhale, left wrist behind right wrist. Inhale, open and expand like a big wing. Exhale, wrist behind wrist. Inhale, open and expand. And now feed it all the way underneath. So I'm going to stay up here because I don't want to squash my microphone. Left ear is down, left arm reaches through. Possibly you take the right leg back. Possibly you lift the right leg up. None of which guarantees you a happy life. So choose the one that really does serve you today. Take a huge breath right into the center of the heart. And slowly, slowly come up. And spreading those hands very wide again, let's bend the knees as we start to extend ourselves back into downward facing dog. And do some pedals, some easing into the heels. Just moving the hips. And then as we come to stillness, take a breath into the whole body. And slowly walk your way towards the front of the mat. And as the feet are parallel now, take a deep breath in as we lengthen the spine. Exhale, come back to a fold. And with a little bend in the knees, let's come to stand in the pose we call mountain. With the feet hip width apart, take a moment there to take both hands to the heart now. And just make that connection with the human heart. You might even feel a beat there. Breathing in, breathing out. So to access this inner light, let's take a sun salutation now. And these remind us that the sun rose today, and so did we. So all that we have to be grateful for. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, lift the heart. Exhale, heart towards the thighs as we fold. Breathe in, lengthen spine. Step back with the left leg and stay close to the earth now. Press into the fingers, breathing in, heart rises. Exhale, pull the tummy in and round up slightly. Inhale, lengthen spine, heart rises. Exhale, round into the upper back. And one more time. And then press into the hands as you come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe your way forward to the top of a push-up. Exhale, drop the knees on this first one and then roll down onto the front. Inhale, heart rises. Exhale, back to earth. And with a soft bend in the knees, let's come back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg rises. Step the left foot between the hands. Press your right heel back and do those cat and cow spine again. Inhale, we lift the heart. Exhale, we round. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, we round. Final time, inhale, lift the heart and step the right foot in next to the left. Breathe into a flat back. Exhale to fold. Soft bend in the knees. Let's sweep the arms up and over. Exhale, Samastitihi. Let's come back to side two. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. Step back the right leg this time. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale to round. 2 more of those. And press yourself back to downward facing dog. Option to stay in downward facing dog or come through a flow. Come forward to plank. Knees could stay up this time, or you drop them. Lower to the earth. Breathe in, heart rises. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find the breath. Sigh the breath. Gaze forward, lift the right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step the foot through. Breathe in, long spine. Exhale, we round. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, we round. Final time, inhale, long spine. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Breathing into a flat back. Exhale, we fold. Soft bend in the knees. Breathe your way up. And this time, as the hands come overhead, touch the fingers and lean your body back. Lift the heart and breathe into the upper chest. And trust that invincible summer is in there. One more deep breath. Exhale. Stand into Tadasana, mountain pose with the hands pressed together in Anjali Mudra. Find the breath. And as you breathe out, press into the feet. Let's add on now. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. And step back to downward facing dog. So we're going to play a little bit now. Breathe in as you lift the right leg up. Just lift your left heel as high as you can. Exhale, left heel comes down. Inhale, lift the left heel again. Exhale, heel comes down. So that might be where you stay, or you might just try hopping. So keeping both of the legs straight, just lift up that left foot. See how that goes. Beginning of a handstand. We're not going to do one, don't worry. But very much, to me, they epitomise summer. And as you land again, gaze forward and bring the right foot between the hands. Drop your left knee and sweep the arms up to the sky. You might notice your heart really beating now. And as you reach those fingers up, drop deep into that left thigh. Inhale, straighten up a little bit. And as you exhale, slide the elbows towards the waist like a cactus. Inhale, back off. Exhale, go a little deeper. One more time, inhale. Exhale, we open. Interlace the palms behind you now and roll the shoulders back as the heart rises. And take a deep breath to the center of the heart. And now let's release those hands to the ground, the left hand only, and right arm lifts up for a twist. Some of us might lift up the left knee and do a really big circle with the right arm. Again, all uncoiling the shoulders. This is where our heart chakra is. And now as the right arm comes to the sky, gaze to the right thumb and take a huge breath into the upper chest. Let's take the right hand down. Let's come back to downward facing dog. And your choices are to stay here, to drop to the knees, or to come through another flow. Breathe your way forward, lowering the body. Heart rises. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause as you feel your feet, feel your legs. And let's add on here. So this time the left leg lifts. Inhale. Option one, right heel lifts. Exhale, right heel down. Inhale, right heel lifts. Exhale, right heel down. And that might be where you stay, or just see what it feels like to hop. And sometimes it feels like that foot weighs a ton. So just noticing. And then drop into stillness, be steady, firm up both arms, gaze between the hands and take the left foot through. Let's drop that right knee down. Inhale, arms sweep up. Notice your energy now. Exhale, sink deeper as you open the elbows to the side. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we open. 2 more of those. And pause. And as we do this now, we interlace the palms behind us the opposite way. We roll the shoulders back. We lift the heart. Breathe into that center of light. And feel the breath expanding outwards around the shoulder head. It's almost like your breath is this diamond white light. Inhale, arms rise up. Right hand comes down, left arm rises. And again, maybe we lift the back knee. And then we circle the arm just to ease into the shoulders. And next time that left arm sweeps its way up, we follow our gaze to look at the thumb and we take a deep, deep breath. And then we take the left hand down. We come back to downward facing dog. We're all going to meet in child's pose. So you might go straight there, or you might do another flow. And then take the knees wide, take the forehead down, and just drop into the sweet refuge of child's pose for 2 or 3 breaths. And there's a quote from Joyce Rupp. No matter how much light I carry within me, there will always be times of feeling lost, being confused, seeking direction. It is the way of the human heart. So if today you're not accessing that light, just trust that it is there. Keep the eyes closed and visualize that light radiating into the whole body. Hips, upper shoulders, fingertips. Imagine you're bathing in it right now. And just take 3 more rounds of very full deep breath, opening up the back of the heart now, the shoulder blades. And know that you can always stay in this shape. We don't have to keep moving. Some days we just need to be in child's pose. Alternatively, let's come up and do 1 more round of standing poses. So coming back into downward facing dog, spread the fingers, feel your feet. Perhaps you're ready for another energy boost now. Breathe in as we lift the right leg. Stay still is option 1. Another little hop is option 2. And then when we've landed, find our center, press into hands, press into that left foot, and then bring the right foot forward. We're just going to slightly wiggle the right foot to the side now and take our right hand to the big toe side of the right foot, and then drop your left heel. So we're setting up our legs for warrior 2. We breathe in now, we lift up that left arm, just pause there, breathing in, and then lift yourself up with this left hand into warrior 2. I'll just change direction. And in our warrior 2, feel the fingers, feel the feet. Take 3 deep breaths. Keep sinking into that front thigh. And now let's interlace the palms again. As we interlace the palms behind us, lift the heart, lift the chest, and bow towards the right foot. Shoulders are lifted, so look for our shoulders today. Breathe into the back of the body. And then release the bind as you come back up. Arms undo. Let's reverse our warrior. Left hand back, right arm rises. Breathe into the whole body. Inhale, we rise. Let's come through another vinyasa maybe. So down dog is where you stay. You come forward to plank. You lower and you lift. And back we are again in downward facing dog. And pause in downward facing dog so you know what's coming. We're lifting up the left leg. We might stay in this 3-legged dog, or we might add a couple of hops. And then we find stillness and stability. So stable in both arms. We gaze forward. We take the left foot through. Left hand to the instep. Drop the right heel. Breathing in, right arm rises. Breathing in. Soften the face, soften the shoulders. 1 more deep breath. And then press into the feet. Feel that strength lifting you into warrior 2. And as we gaze forward, we drop the shin, thigh, we breathe 3 times into the lungs. And if we can work out the alternate interlace, we take the hands behind us again. We lift the heart, we lift the chest. And then we bow to our inner guru, which is the heart. So we bow towards the left foot, press into the right foot and take 3 deep breaths into the back of the heart. We breathe our way back up, sweep the arms out. Let's just tilt back, left arm rises, reverse the warrior, taking a deep breath. And let's come back to center, hands either side of the front foot. Final vinyasa, breathe your way forward, lower the body. And this time we stay as we come onto our tummy. And let's lift into what we call locust now. So either hook your thumbs behind you or again, another interlace. Back bends are about length, not lift. So try and lengthen your spine now as you lift the heart, maybe the feet too. Close your eyes, just feel the breath in your body. And when your breath starts to get agitated, that's generally a sign that we need to come down a little bit. So when you're ready, come down, make a little pillow for your head and just wiggle the hips a little bit side to side. So we're just going to squeeze one more back bend in. You might find that that was strong enough for you today, in which case you'll do the same, but you'll take the interlace differently. Or you might, because we've done a bit for our shoulders, come around and find the feet, the ankles. And as you roll the shoulders back, press the ankles into the hands on an inhale. And the rest, quite honestly, takes care of itself. So breathing in, we lift up. A really big heart opening back bend, taking 3 to 4 deep breaths. And then when you're done, you very slowly come back down again. Press into the hands. And let's come back into child's pose. And see how it feels after all that energy we've expanded in a very short space of time. Just to come back to settle and breathe into the back of the heart. And you breathe out, sigh. Trusting in the midst of winter, that invincible summer is still there as you breathe into the whole body. And then very slowly, let's come all the way up. Sit back onto your hips and extend the left leg in front of you long. Lift up the right foot and take it to the outside of the left knee. And with your, we'll just use our core here actually. Interlace the palms on the back of the head. Grow ever so tall and then turn towards that bent knee as you exhale. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn towards the bent knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turn towards the knee. And now let's hold this twist. So taking that left arm, hug the right leg in, right fingertips behind you and grow tall. Keep the heart wide open and lifted. And as you gaze over the right shoulder, take 3 deep breaths. And then unravel. Just give that right leg a little shake and take it down. Let's do side 2 now. So we lift up the left knee, take the left foot over. Interlace the palms at the back of the head. Grow so tall. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, back to center. So we're using the strength in our core to do this. Exhale, turn to the center side. Exhale, back to center. This time we turn and we wait, we breathe in. And now we take the right hand to the knee and the left fingers behind. Grow tall on the inhale, wide open heart. Look over the back shoulder. 3 deep breaths. And we come back. So coming on to our back now. And we're just going to bring those knees in towards the chest. And just ease out the lower back. We did very strong back bends there. So pressing your body weight into the lower back. And start to circle the knees in one direction then the other. So we're using our own body weight as a tool to massage the lower back. And then change the directions of your circles. And then let's finish with a balanced pose, heels together, toes together, knees out to the side. Sometimes this can be too strong, so you might put something under your thighs. And just rest your hands on your hip points. Ever so lightly tuck the chin. Focus on the breath all the way up to the heart space again. Breathing in, pause. Breathe in some more. Take a very long, slow, full breath out. So the inhale is in 2 parts. And your option now is to stay here if that's comfortable. If, like me, it's a bit too much, you're just going to close your knees together as if you're closing a book and extend those legs in front of you. So choosing how you will complete this practice, staying on the back and breathing. I'm just going to read the full quote from Albert Camus now as you settle and soften into the earth. My dear, in the midst of hate, I found there was within me an invincible love. In the midst of tears, I found there was within me an invincible smile. In the midst of chaos, I found there was within me an invincible calm. I realized throughout it all, in the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. And that makes me happy, for it says that no matter how hard the world pushes against me, within me, there's something stronger, something better, pushing right back. So softening, settling, lengthening breath. Just keeping your awareness into the center of your heart. Trusting that invincible summer is there as you find your breath. And breathe into the whole body, as if the whole body breathes in. And start to make your breathing slightly deeper. And from our awareness, keep it into the heart today. Can that be where we are led from? Maybe there's an overhead stretch now. Maybe you curl up into a little ball, whatever you need to do. And then let's slowly seal the practice together as we come up to a seat. And as we come up to a seat, let that heart be wide open now. And yogis are known for their open hearts, not their open hamstrings. That's why we do this stuff. And as our heart lifts up, let's sweep our arms from the waist all the way up to the fingertips. And exhale, draw all the good stuff into our hearts. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.